Hey guys, this is Trelina, and I'm doing an experiment on what to do after a breakup. Because, in my opinion, the things that I used to do, I don't find healthy for myself. And this is just my opinion. So, I used to go out and drink and, have sex and just to get over it, just right then and there. And it started making me feel like shit. And I don't want other women to experience that. I mean, if you're the type of person, because at first when I started, I didn't feel like crap. So if it doesn't make you feel like crap, then keep doing your thing. I'm not judging you. Don't let anybody else. And this it happened. It's still fresh, and so I'm going to kind of go backwards. I'm going to tell you the history, how we started, just the pain, just everything really. And we're gonna do this together. I'm not gonna just jump forward because it took me a while to realize what I needed to do, and so here's my story. I went to a party. It was with one of my friends, and it was just a normal party. I wasn't looking to get with anybody. I hadn't just gone through a breakup or anything. And I met this guy, and we talked. And talked. We didn't have sex, and we clicked. It was like a movie. It was so perfect. It was so beautiful. And so a couple of weeks later, I finally said that I would date him. And I'm a single mom, and I know that there's a lot of single women out there, a lot of single moms out there who are going through this, and so this is for you too. Like this is for anybody and everybody. Um, but he was really good to my kid, and I thought that since we clicked so well that I would give it a shot. Well, we started fighting a lot. Like he had a job, he had a car. Well, he lost his job, and something happened. The real him came out, I guess. I don't know. And we got into a lot of fights. And one of the times that we got into a fight, I did turn into a crazy person. Like I'm not gonna lie. I went there. I went crazy. I broke his shit. I gave him warning, but I still shouldn't have done it. And after doing it, he left, and he came back, and he was like, "I want to fix things." And I told him, I was like, "No, it's not healthy. I can't let you fix it." He convinced me that we could fix it. He convinced me that he loved me and that it would work. I'm telling you right now, if you're in a relationship with a guy that makes you so angry that you're breaking things, that right there is your sign that you know there's something wrong. A guy shouldn't make you that angry. But anyways, he told me I reminded him of his ex, and then a couple of weeks later, he broke up with me and was like, "I'm still in love with my ex," and it hurt. It broke. I I cried and I begged him not to go, and I screamed, and I lost it. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I lost somebody who was close to me and my child. Like how am I supposed to handle that? How are you supposed to handle that? Whether you have a child or not, he's made a connection with you, and you feel like everything that you have done for him is gone. And the thing is it's not. But you're gonna feel like that, and you're gonna cry, and it's okay. It's what helps you heal. And trust me, I cried like somebody had just died on me. Like I lost a part of me, and I felt like I needed it. So after realizing what had happened, because I went through a little bit of denial and was like, he's gonna come back. He always comes back. He didn't come back, and at first I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do the same old me. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna get drunk and have sex with somebody. I'm gonna get over it. And then what made me realize that I didn't want to do it anymore was my child. And it might be something different for you. It might be just the fact that you're not that kind of person. And it might be the fact that you realize that it's not actually helping you get over it, it's hurting you more. Which either one is okay, you know. And like I said before, this is only my opinion. I'm not trying to down anybody. I'm not trying to judge anybody. Nobody's here to judge you. What you do is what you do. And if anybody has anything to say, then, you know, tell them to mind their own business. But he hurt me really bad. And, you know, you get that connection with a guy and it ends. And you don't really know how to go about it. What helps me is right now, you know, I go to work and I work and I work and I work and I try so hard not to think about him. And it's hard. It's going to be difficult. And it's okay to think about him, but you have to keep in mind that he left you. You know, whether you did something wrong or not, he's not coming back. He's gone. And if he comes back, then, you know, I guess we'll kind of figure out, you know, we'll figure something out. But right now, he left you. And you're hurt. I texted him. Don't text. Don't try and talk to him, because he's gonna see that you're trying to be strong and that you're trying to at least hold a part of him. And if he's a jerk, then he's gonna keep downing you until you feel like shit again and like you don't deserve anybody better. And you do. But you gotta work on you first. So, you know, that's where I'm coming at with with me not having sex with somebody else, because I feel like that's me trying to find somebody else. But you gotta work. Surround yourself with friends. I texted like 6 people, you know, bawling my eyes out. And, you know, I hadn't talked to anybody. I closed myself off from the world whenever I got with him. And then whenever we broke up, you know, I thought, hey, usually I go in a deep hole and I don't talk to anybody and everybody's worried about me and they're texting me and I don't want to talk about it. Well, I'm going to try and talk about it. So I texted like 6 people and like 4 or 5 people texted me back. Well, 4 out of those people, like 2 or 3 of them texted me and was like, hey, you want to go get drunk? You know, I still love you. It's okay. And I was like, no, I don't want to go get drunk. I'm trying to go at it a different way. I don't know what way I should be going at it, but I want to try to go at it a different way. A couple of people didn't text back because obviously they missed the part of me that used to get drunk. But so I talked to a couple people, and then me and one of my really good friends was texting, and she was like, why don't we try and do a step-by-step and help other women out, and, you know, let's go from there. Let's do it together with other women who are going through the same thing. And that's where this video started. So the main point of this first video is that it hurts and you're gonna cry and you're gonna feel miserable and like you can't move on, and that's okay, because it's healthy for you. It's gonna, later on, I'm hoping, I haven't found out yet, but I'm hoping that later on, when I look back at it, when you look back at it, that you'll realize that it was for the best, that the crying helped you let go. And, you know, I still cry. And, you know, like I said, it's fresh. It's not the first day. So, I mean, I do have something to look back on. You know, a couple of days to look back on, but I still have something to look back on. And I do feel a little bit better that I cried about it and that I didn't go get drunk and be like, I hate that guy. Hey, you want to have sex? But again, some of you are going to do that. And if it helps you get through it and you don't feel like I felt, then that's okay. You know, again, I'm not here to judge you. You're the only one who can judge you. I'm a smoker. And one of the things that you're going to realize is that whenever you're trying to forget about him, when you're trying to distract yourself from him, you're going to notice little things, and it's going to remind you of that person. Rather, it was like the worst thing. Like, I used to hate that he smoked all of my cigarettes. But while I was at work, you know, I'm sitting here and I'm feeling good. I'm like, yeah, I'm not thinking about him, you know, like, you know, I'm doing really good, you know. And I went outside to smoke a cigarette, and I opened my pack of cigarettes, and I noticed that I had a full pack. And I got sad because I was like, he's not here to smoke all my cigarettes. And then it hit me, he's not here. You're gonna get that a lot, and that's okay. That's okay to get it. It's the first day, you know. It might even be the second day, or it might be your third day. It's gonna happen, and that's okay because we can get through it. And so, you know, I tried to get it off my mind. I went back and I worked, and you know, I cried a little bit at work, and you know, my manager asked me if I was okay, and I was like, yeah, I gotta make money. I'm a single mom, and so it's okay. That much I do know. But another thing is you gotta remember that as broken as you feel, you're not. You're not broken. You're just a little bent. Like, you know, it's okay. You're not broken, you're just bent. You'll learn to love again. You know, as the song goes. And I'm a little scatterbrained right now because this is my first YouTube video, but the whole point of the videos that I'm going to make is that I want to go day to day with other women. I want to experience it with them, or I want them to experience with me. However you want to look at it, you know that you're not the only one out there, and know that it's going to be okay. Because, you know, I'm not fixed, but I'm still here. I'm not dead. You know, you're not dead. You made it. And if this is your first day, you're gonna make it. You're watching the video. You're gonna make it. You're looking for something to help you make it. And I hope that this helps you make it. But before I start rambling on and make this video pointless, I'm just going to explain, like, more so the point of what's going on. At the end of every video, which we're coming to the end of this one, we're going to have a word of the day and a song that you can listen to either help you cry, which is this one. This is the first day. You don't have to, but it helps. It helped me. It might help you. To help you cry. The word of the day is broken, because when he first leaves, when he first walks out of your life, you're going to feel broken and like you can't move on. But you're still here, and you need to remember that. You're still sitting here, standing there, wherever you're at, watching this. You're still here. Whether you're in tears, you're here. And the music of the day is Broken by Seether and Amy Lee from Evanescence. You know, when you're done watching it, maybe listen to the song, you know, listen to the words, and let yourself cry. Let yourself feel all of the pain, because that's what you need right now. You need to know that he did hurt you, and it's normal to feel that way. And so I guess that's the wrap for this one. Until next time, tomorrow. I got jokes. Tomorrow we'll go from there, and I'll tell you how the second day went, and so on and so forth. So word of the day is Broken, because you're not broken. Song of the day is Broken by Seether and Amy Lee. It'll help you cry. It'll help you heal. Everybody have a nice night.